Good morning, everyone. I keep on trying to make a video because I just would like to share about my personal values that shape me as a person, that influence my decision, how I end up to have my own disposition, like things that I live by. Uh, First of all, I have on top of my priority my health and energy. It was only lately that I had that reset because at 50 by January 22, I am having a lot of difficulties physically and a lot more age related. I also am trying to, as much as possible, to get involved with my passion, what I love to do, because I ended up having conclusion that if it does not make you happy, it is not worth your time. So you don't have to waste your time for something that does not make you happy. Be it a person, be it something, be it in action, whatever that is that does not make you happy, it's not worth it. And when you grow older, being kind and compassion to other people, living being, whatever that is around you, you tend to encapsulate that with your every action. And practicing Buddhism, believing with the mystic law of cause and effect, you will tend to polish your kindness and be able to consistently be, not for the sake of other people, but for yourself. If you believe when you die, you become a cockroach in your next life just because karma is real. If in case you did something bad to another person, another living being, even if they don't fight back, the nature will be against you because of what you did. And it's not enough for you to be kind. It's not enough for you to trust other people. You yourself must be trustworthy. You must have your own integrity. That even if no one is looking at you, you are able to do things right all the time for your own peace. And that is natural. You simply have to do things right all the time. And giving. But for me, sometimes other people tend to get me wrong because I can only give what I can afford to lose. I don't try to impress other people giving more than I could. I have my own set of priorities and I have myself on top of it. And that's me. So, at 50, I tend to assess myself. It doesn't matter if it's too soon or it's too late, but you must be able to become the best version of yourself. Even on a daily basis, you can take a look at Even if for 10 years you've been stagnantly like this, and then just one day, you suddenly have a loop of becoming the best version of yourself, is somewhat an accomplishment. And that is what matters most as long as you are progressive. And during this time, during pandemic, I used to live alone for the longest period of time. And there's a lot of changes that actually makes it easier for you to understand the difference of being alone, of being you by yourself, and being complete, and not needing any other people just to become a person that you are. Being alone, being complete, is a matter of mind setting. Because some other people, a lot of human beings, tend to require another person to become a complete person, which is actually harder than becoming a happy person by yourself, because anything that we need is within ourselves. You know, what's within us is what makes us happy, and we don't need anything outside ourselves. We just have to appreciate. We have our own family, we have our own friends, we have our connection, and there's a lot of factors that sometimes hold us of getting connection, like our cell phone, our social media. We are actually communicating, but to people sometimes that we don't even know personally. And we have a human being in front of us that we are not talking just because we are busy with our gadget, right? So that's a different thing that can make you happy and then can make you a better person. I don't say that if you are into it you are a bad person, because everybody are doing it, even I. But getting connected to family and friends in a natural way as a human being is a must for us to take a look. Like, what we focus on is what we find. So if we focus on the connection to our loved ones, we will find something more beneficial mutually for all of us and become more happy about. And it's just a matter of your goal for another living being to make their day better because of you. Is somewhat an indulgence that you can benefit from spiritually. And to become happy, you just have to know exactly what you wanted, so that you know what you got to do and you know what you have to accomplish. And to become happy, again, you don't need anybody. I do believe that no man is an island, but you don't have to become codependent to another living being just to become a happy person just because. I'm just trying to make this video to share my random thoughts. This morning, I actually woke up at the wrong side of the bed. Another living being is making me feel bad. However, as I mentioned, your kind heart, trying to consider how they feel. Sometimes you tend to overlook how you feel because you think, I think, because you are stronger, you can manage to adjust and make other people feel better. But sometimes you get tired as human being and hands up, give up. But it's not gonna be me. I don't easily give up, especially if I wasted too much of my time, of my life, about something, it's not enough for me to have even too much hassle, problem, whatever that is that I don't like. Of course, I said, what if it does not make you happy, it's not worth it. But if you are happy after getting over like some challenges, and then you have a different definition, what makes you happy? That's where you get some sense of accomplishment just because you were able to get over it. And that's fun. So, this is my first serious video that I hope you would appreciate. My random thoughts about how I live my life, how I deal with people. And maybe you can learn, I hope. I did not prepare anything seriously. I just sharing my thoughts randomly. And if this is your first time to be this channel, just what they were saying, kindly subscribe and click the bell button. Kindly watch the entire video so that you can have a bigger picture of what I'm saying, better understanding, and share. Have a beautiful day like me. Cheers.